Okay. So, all right, Euro USD, right? Euro USD, that's fine. So, okay, let's start with Euro USD and gold. Euro USD and gold, okay? So we'll start with Euro USD. Okay. My trading view just expired, but I'm going to fix it. So let's get into today's video. Please, if you want to pass any information to me, you just help me use the chat box so I'll see it quick. And so your calls doesn't interject with mine. So, okay, let's start with Euro USD. Firstly, we're going to start from the weekly time frame. In our last live session, we're bearish on Euro USD, and I still expect to see a bearish continuation. But now let's just see. Okay, from the weekly, we can see price is still coming downwards. If you draw a trend line from here, you would see something like it's still looking bullish. But then I'm still bearish on the Euro USD. So I expect price to take out this weekly low. Now, as you guys can, if you guys would agree with me, market doesn't move in just one direction. It goes in different phases. We have the uptrend, we have the downward trend, we have the sideways trend. That's the whole consolidation. Market is doing something like this: lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Sorry. So now this is an upward trend, which you see a high, higher, higher low, higher high, higher low, and all of its kind. So now in this case, the market has been bearish for weeks. I'm sorry my chart is a little bit messy, but let me scale it down to the daily so we'll see it clearly. Now it's getting a little bit more clear. We can see that the market has created a high, a low, lower high, premium, right? Another high before it's about to create a lower low. So now at this point, what we would be expecting to see, we'll be wanting to catch more of the bearish moves. But then doesn't mean we can't see opportunities to buy. Now, any buy we're seeing would be a correctional move or what we call retracement. Are you understanding? So at this point now, I'm going to the 4 hours, I'm on the 4 hours already. We can see from this point, this box I just marked out, this is schematic box. Price was just ranging, was going from here to here, going down here, going down here, going down, and is about to break this point, this region. We scale it down to the 1 hour. We scale it down to the 1 hour. We can see what price is doing. I guess I posted this thing to see what price. I expected price to just go up, come down, but I didn't post this as a signal. I just was backtesting just for this new week. So, which I saw price, which obviously price went up and is coming down now. So now you might ask, what do we expect? We still expect bearish moves on this pair, on the Euro USD. Now, many of you might want to ask for free signal, which I would give either now or at the end of this class, but I just want to rush up things so we don't spend too much time on today's class so we can jump into other things we have to do. So now on this pair also, we'll be looking out for sell opportunities. Now the price has come to this point, tapped into this one, giving us the second touch on the trend line. Now I don't trade just trend line as my only confirmation, but it is part of my criteria. Or in my one-on-one mentorship or any of my mentorship, I give my entry strategy, which is the edge strategy, and my strategies, entry and exit. So now at this point, we've had the second touch. Now we've had the third touch. Possibly the market might go down to still sweep out liquidity, which is very valid. Now, most people might want to catch a scalp trade on this point because they've seen an order block on this zone. But now this is what happens when you counter trade. When you counter trade the trend, you get swept out. So that impulsive move. Now, price might come back up to this point. Now, at this point, entering at this point is very risky. So now I won't advise anybody to start scaling up or jumping into this trade, because it's just like holding the sharp edge of a knife. Scale it down to the 15 minutes, right? And you're still riding it with the trend. Wait for price to still come back, retrace up to this point, anywhere around here. I don't want to dwell so much on this point, but on the EURUSD, we are bearish, and I still see the EURUSD to sweep out this liquidity on this zone. To sweep out liquidity on this zone, I expect the EURUSD to still sweep out liquidity and come towards this region. Okay, to come towards this region. Expect the EURUSD to come towards this region, sweep out liquidity and come towards this region. At this point, I want to see, from this point, I want to know the next move. But at this point, I want to see price take out the liquidity on this zone, because wherever there's liquidity, that is where the market tends to always go to. Wherever there's liquidity, that's where the market always tends to go to, because liquidity moves this market. So now let's jump into, I'm rushing to this class because my subscription on my Zoom and my trading view just expired. So I will be limited to waste much time, because they just gave us a few minutes on this Zoom meeting. So I just want to utilize it and make sure that all of us see what the market is saying this week. So now on gold. Yeah, I'm listening to you. If you have questions, you can put it in the chat box.
All right. I want to, because
I can't really hear you. Can you send your message to the chat box so I'll read it out? While we're waiting for the question in the chat box, this is gold. Okay, still waiting. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to record on Telegram. That's why I'm not using Telegram to go on live sessions. So I want to record these videos and post out so people won't miss out, and they can also go back to watch the videos and have an insight on where the market is going to. So moving on to gold, we'll be looking at gold, EURUSD, which we just looked out for, which were bearish. Now we'll be going to gold and GBP. So now on gold, I am still bearish. If you look at it from the... All right, that's fine. That's fine to send me a guide. That's fine. We really appreciate it. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you very much. So, okay, on gold, I am still bearish on gold. If you look at it very well, on my other videos, which I posted, and in my other channel, my mentees, I tell my mentees, I've given them an insight of what I see on gold, a long-term forecast, which might change, but then I'm not here to just ponder much on it. So on gold, we can see that, okay, fine. This guy has given us, a triple top, obviously, which is one sign, a signal that this is also a bearish move already. It has given us a triple top, which indicates a bearish move. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, right? So now on the weekly, we can see this is the high. This is another high that has not been taken out, which means tendencies of gold still dropping is high. Let's go down to 4 hours. Now on the 4 hours, we can see a weekly high, which I indicated here. And price is still going downwards. Still going downwards. It gave us a double top here. This is 1 and this is 2. Indication number 2 that we're still bearish. It swept out this daily liquidity, this daily low. It swept out the liquidity on this daily low. Pulled back up and still came back down. Now is at this demand zone on this region. Price is trading around this demand zone. So at this point, we might either see price retrace back up. We might see price retrace back up when it meets our criteria, our entry criteria, using the edge strategy. Now, mind you, I am not here to preach strategy to you. Whichever strategy you are using, it is valid. I'm not here to. Can everybody hear me? Somebody is saying there's no sound. I can't, can anybody hear me? If you can hear me, just indicate it in the chat box, please. Okay, so somebody is saying, okay, that's fine. Cash, you're the only person that can't hear me on this live session. Probably you would have to go off and come back on again. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's continue. Now, I'm not here to preach strategy to you. Whatever strategy you're using is perfect. It is fine. If you're using smart money, if you're using ICT, if you're using whatever strategy you're using, BTMM, whatever strategy you're using is perfect, so long it works for you. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Somebody is saying you should tap on your Wi-Fi / data for audio. Okay, you can hear me now. Fine, that's fine. Okay, let me continue what I was saying. Now, whatever strategy you're using is very perfect. I'm not here to preach my own strategy works or is the best or whatever. That's not what I'm here to. Does my strategy works? Yes, it works perfectly. It works fine. It works for crypto. It works for synthetic. It works for Forex, right? It works for all markets. Now, it doesn't mean I will have to downplay anybody's effort or anybody's strategy, saying my own works better than theirs. Okay. So now, back to what I was saying. Now, expect price to go back up since it's trading around this demand zone. This is a demand zone. Since price is trading around this demand zone, I expect price to do something like this. Now, this bullish move is just now this pending order wasn't triggered, so I'll have to take it. I hate to see my chart messy. So now I expect price, having it has created a high here, and it has gone down, swept out this liquidity on this side. Let me just indicate it. This is liquidity. When you see on my chart, you see a red when you see on my chart, you see a red line like this. It indicates liquidity. Now, price has taken out this liquidity, and in my mentorship, I explain different, or I try to explain different types of liquidity for my mentees. But now, whenever you see any line like this in my charts, you know it indicates liquidity. So now I expect price to come back up either to this zone or even this zone and shoot back down, right? But overall, this week, I am bearish on this pair, on gold and EURUSD. Now, if you draw your trend line, you can still see, if you draw your trend line, let's say from here from this point to this point, you can see that this is the first touch, second touch. It didn't really touch it if you look at it very well, but this is a very clean touch. So price might come back to this region before shooting down. So I expect price. I don't trade on Mondays, but if I see an opportunity to trade on Mondays, I'm going to take that trade because I am here to make money. Right? But I have a discipline that I always follow, which is do not trade on Mondays because the market is just opening. So any move you see, most times there are a lot of manipulations on Mondays. And now those manipulations are just to sweep out liquidity before it moves. What the market could not sweep, you will see spread, you will see all those things. The market will want to fill up gaps and all those things. So all those moves might be a fake out most times, in most cases, what we call manipulation. So at this point, I expect price to still come back up. The price is already coming back up. Price is already coming back up. So at any of these regions, I hate to use big stop loss, but for some people that actually don't mind using big stop loss, if you should take a trade from this area and put your stop loss, your stops above to target at least 1:2. This is about 33 pip stop loss. It's very big if you ask me. I don't like to, maximum stop loss I like to use would be around 20 pips. But for gold, I just like to use tight stop loss and I wait for my edge strategy to just play out because the edge strategy gives me room to have more risks to reward and tight stop loss, a very tight stop loss. So on gold, I want to see price come back up to this region. I want to see price come back to this region. Give me something like this, if possible. Come back down. Give me something like this. Sweeper liquidity, come back and shoot down, right? I want to see price come to this region before I take any action. Now, mind you, this is the 15 minutes. You can scale it down to the 5 minutes, depending on what kind of trader you are, right? Depending on what kind of trader you are. So I want to see price come to this region. Whatever bullish move you're seeing on gold is just temporal. We are bearish on gold. We are bearish on EURUSD, right? Okay. Yeah. So now we're going to move down to GBP USD, right? We'll move down to GBP USD. So GBP USD, I like to go from the weekly, that's the pairing time frame for me, or you can call it the external rather. So, okay. Okay, somebody just said CAD CHF. Okay, let's jump from after GBP USD, we'll go to CAD CHF. And if we have any crypto trader in the house, you can send in what pair you want me to look out for. I can help you analyze Bitcoin. But if we have any crypto trader in the house, we can just send in what pair you want me to trade. So now moving on to GBP USD. From the weekly, we can see similar pattern from GBP USD or a correlating pattern from GBP USD and Euro USD. But now, one pair is moving faster than the other. So in this case, I'm seeing that GBP USD is moving faster than Euro USD. Okay. I can see my crypto traders requesting for analysis on BAT USDT. No problem. So let's continue. So on GBP USD, we're seeing a correlating move between it and Euro USD. Only that in this case, GBP USD is moving faster. So in other words, we can see a movement, then we can now determine, we'll go on Euro USD and see similar patterns that we know what moves to take. Now, GBP USD is already at a significant area around the is trading around the weekly low. We can see this is already forming a bearish pattern. It's been bearish for 4 weeks. That's almost a month. Now let's scale it down to the 4 hours. I'm a little bit hasty because I want to just meet up with all these things before the live session ends. So now we can see it clearly, or we can see what the market is doing clearly on the 4 hours time frame. Now, this is a very clear move. On the last live session, we would see that I said we are bearish. I expect price to go up, which price did. Price went up and started selling back down. The video is on YouTube where I posted it, so everybody, and I shared the link where everybody can go and watch it. So I said the price was going to go up, which price did. It went up. Now you can see it clearly. Price gave us a first touch, second touch, and a third touch. So at this point, we want to start saying a bearish move. We want to see a continuation to the downside to sweep out this weekly low. To sweep out this weekly low before we can expect either a bearish continuation or a change of character to the upside. Now we can see that price is already at this fair value gap. Let me take it down to the 30 minutes. We can see it has already broken this point and is already giving us a bearish move. Now, what do we do at this point? I would say we wait. Trading at this area or this region is risky. This is literally you holding a sharp knife and expecting to just either use it to either slice something. Trust me, it will cut you. The tendencies of you injuring yourself would be high. So at this point, the tendencies of you making profits is very low, and the tendencies of you losing this chance would be high, or this trade would be high, because now I don't know how much you want to throw in on this trade. Let's just say $500. If you should trade at this point, enter at this point, your stop loss is really going to be big, because if you take it to this point, you're having about 71 pips. Let's just say 72 pips. That's huge. To target maybe just small, that's not a good risk to reward. So I would say at this point, we wait for the market to drop down. We want to see the market do something like this. If possible, come to this zone, right? Take out the daily high, go back up, give us a pattern like this, maybe, and now shoot back down. This is just what I want to see. We're not in a haste to take trades. I don't rush my trades. Reason why I have more wins than losses is because I wait. I allow the market come to me. I don't chase the market. So I wait for the market. I am that patient. My strategy does not allow me to just take action and just start. No, I wait for the market to come to me at my own point, at my own pace, and before I execute. So at this point, I want to see the market retrace back to this zone. This area, now to come and mitigate this low that was taken, right? Now, price might just get to this point and continue moving downwards, or just sweep out, just create an imbalance. An inducement. Price might just create an inducement at this point for people to just start either buying, then it sweeps them out their feet, just take them out, and everybody is in loss. You get those quick sellers or quick buyers sweep out their stop loss, then continue moving. So this is what I expect on on GBPUSD. We are bearish on EURUSD, GBPUSD, and gold. Now let's go to CAD. Now let's go to CAD CHF. Okay, CAD CHF. So now on CAD CHF, okay. On this trade, I don't think I took this trade. I'll go and check my chart. I don't think I took this trade. Oh, if I had taken this trade, probably I would have jumped out, because I don't swing trade. I'm a day trader and I don't swing my trades. for Forex. I don't swing my Forex trade. I can swing my crypto trades. I can hold my crypto trades for as long as I want. You get? So now we go back from the weekly down to the lower time frame to give us good entry. Now, what do we expect on card CHF? Now it's dicey, right? Card CHF is dicey because at this point, we don't know if the market is going to create a new lower low or give us a W pattern, which is a double bottom. We really don't know at this point, but let's see what we can do. Now, at this point, we can see that I'm coming. In my opinion, we've seen several weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We've seen several weeks. At this point, I would say I am bullish on card CHF. Personally, I am bullish on card CHF. Now, reason because at this point, we have gotten to a significant zone where price might either only continue its downward trends. Now, what can move this market would be news, high impact news on any of these countries that use these pairs, these currencies rather. So on this pair, I would say I am bullish because we've had several rejections. If you look at it very well, okay, they just gave me about 10 minutes to round up on this live session. So let's see how we can meet up, or if I'll have to send another link. So we just have several weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like weeks, I mean, not day of the week. I mean, candlestick, the weeks, the body, the weeks, and all. We had 3 weeks, and now this is a new week. Price did not, this will be our new low. Because this is the previous low. So this is going to be our new low, which the market did not sweep out. It stopped at this point and is going back up. That is conference number 1. We are bullish because it has gotten to this significant point where if price should break it, it's going to keep going down. And there is only news that can bring that kind of momentum into the market or create new trend or new trend rather. So let's scale it down to the 15 minutes. So I can just go, I can see if I will just jump into the crypto analysis for this week, right? So now we can see it clearly here. We can see the price, we can see price got to this point, rejected, got to this point, rejected, and all. So at this point, we would want to see things like, we want to see a bullish move. Now, price has gotten to this point, which means it's going to sweep out liquidity at on these zones. Price is going to sweep out liquidity on these zones, right? On this supply zone, price, I want to see price break out with an impulsive move to the upside, retrace. I want to see things like this. I want to see something like this. Price will break out, give us a retracement, and continue. I am bullish on card CHF. I'm bullish on card CHF. I am bullish on card CHF, right? This is what I want to see on this pair. Let me quickly rush into the the BAT USDT. BAT USDT. BAT USDT. A quick one. So firstly, if you want to trade any of all these things in crypto, you need to look at their father, which is Bitcoin, right? Whatever pattern Bitcoin is doing, because Bitcoin is the king of crypto. If Bitcoin is going down, it's dragging everybody down. So now I have been saying I'm bearish and I'm expecting a retracement rather. I posted the video. I'm going to highlight the video so we can go and watch and see reasons why I said what I said. So Bitcoin is bearish, meaning all these guys are also bearish. So whatever move we would see, now if you look at this thing very well, you can see that, okay, price is not really giving us any reasonable pattern. So price might just come up back but we're bearish on this, in the crypto market, we're bearish. For the meantime, we'll still see bullish moves, but I want to see BAT USDT do something like this. Come back down, sweep out this liquidity here, come back here, and take out this liquidity first. You get, we are bearish. We are bearish on BAT USDT.
And you know the painful thing about this thing is, this thing I'm saying now, people will be offended. You know why they'll be offended? There's a lawlessness that is plaguing.
Okay, fine. I would send out this. I'll try to map out all these trades, and also I might call out signals, right? So I'll map out this trade, and I'm going to post it out on the channel. And I'm going to, for people that missed this live session, I'm going to just post it out on YouTube so everybody benefits and see the direction of the market if they are trading any of all these pairs. So I would want to end this here. So do we have questions?
Oh, there's a versions are romantic.
Hello.
I just
Hello. Do we have questions, please? If we have questions, let's throw in our questions in the chat box so I'll answer. Let me see how many questions I can ask. I can answer before we end this live session and I send out analysis. So do we have any question? If you guys can hear me, you can just send in your questions in the chat box. I'll read it out and okay. Dikash, I didn't get your question. When what? When going see like that, like this? I didn't get your question actually. Maybe okay. I didn't understand your question. Can you help me just rephrase what you were trying to ask? Okay. No problem. Ndi, no problem. I intend going live, having live sessions regularly, at least once or twice every week. So everybody would benefit because the goal still remains. My goal is for me to build and create a community of profitable traders. I use myself as an example, seeing how I struggled to become or to get to this point I am in life or in trading generally. It was really, really tough. But then I had to put myself in a lot of people's shoes and I said, okay, I want to build a community of profitable traders and those struggling to know how to trade. So that's why I intend going on live, having live sessions at least once or twice every week and post out things so everybody's going to benefit. So thank you for that. We'll be having more of these live sessions at least once or twice every week. Okay, okay, Dikash, let me get your question. Are you saying when are we going to be getting regular videos like this? Is that what you're asking? Victor Benson, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for these encouraging words. Okay, Dikash, okay, fine. Yeah, we'll be having lots of these live sections regularly. We'll be having lots of it regularly. So, no problem. No problem. We'll be having it regularly, at least once or twice every week. But whenever we want to go live, I'm going to send out a poll and the way you guys respond to it would determine if we're going live or not. Because it won't make sense if I just start a live session all because I want to teach. No, without people attending. So the response will determine when we're going to have live sessions. So thank you so much. I'll come to the end. It has come to the end of today's live session. I'm going to be posting out these videos so people that missed out can also see or have an insight or where the market is going to. Thank you so much, and see you guys on the other side of profitability. Thank you.